We're located in Taylor County at the Big Spring Creek WMA, which is Wildlife Management Area, and we are doing inshore fishing for trout, redfish, flounder, most of the inshore, big game fish, and within this area and along much of Florida coastline. Kayak fishing is a growing sport. It's exploding all over the country. I enjoy the solitude of kayak fishing. It does, being on a kayak, it really does give you the advantage to be stealthy. You can really sneak up on some fish. You can also get places that no boat is going to. I constantly catch fish that no boat motor will ever see. Well, this particular area, the Taylor County coastline, all the way from here up throughout the Big Bend, all the way over to around Apalachicola, most of the coastline is the same. It's littered with creeks just like this right here. We have several major rivers a little bit north of us, the Encofina, the Osceola, Pina Holloway, and these are also great paddling experiences. Plus, these freshwater rivers provide refuge for the fish, trout, redfish. When it's really cold, when the seawater's in the 50s, they can run up there and be in a little more comfort zone. A little further south of us, you'll find areas like Keaton Beach, which is a heavily fished area. It's a great fishery. All of this in Taylor, the entire Taylor County coastline is an excellent fishery. It is renowned for its trout fishing. Routinely, gator trout are caught in this area in the 24 to 27 inch range, and it's just a great ecosystem. It's a great area to come and enjoy. I personally try to pick little areas like this away from a lot of the boater traffic. My fishing career started at about probably 3 or 4 with my mother. I started out not with a fishing pole or anything like that. We would cut willow limbs, and she would give me tie a hook on there and tie some line, and started out catching brim and bluegill as a child. Progressed into catching catfish with a reel and rod, and from there I went into largemouth bass and pretty much fished largemouth bass all the way through my teen years. Around 2021, I caught my first snook in the Tampa Bay area, and ever since catching my first snook, I was saltwater hooked from then on. There are places in this area, anywhere that you have a lot of creeks or a lot of mangroves, there is a danger factor involved. If you don't know the area, it is best to either hire a guide or go with someone that does know the area, because when you're going out, the tide's always changing, and you can go out and it looks one way, and when you turn around and come back a few hours later, it looks completely different because either the tides come up or the tides went down. All of my charters, we leave at daybreak. I mean, we're going to leave at daybreak or we're not going to go. That's just the way I am. I know that many guys do not operate that way. We're going to go early, and we got to be dedicated, and we're going to try to get out there before other people and get the job done. This particular area of Florida is not, it's just not overly populated yet. There will come a day where it may be like Miami, or it may be like Tampa or Jacksonville, but as of now, It's not super populated, and it affords us the ability to have these nice natural resources, because we don't have millions of people coming out here, you know, leaving trash and tearing everything up. It's very remote. You know, a lot of it hasn't even seen a person. And there's just so many, you know, I mean, you're talking about several hundreds of miles of coastline. That's a lot of ground to cover for people, you know, and
but it's a way to get away too.
It's a great way to get away. It's a great way to get out and experience nature. It's like I say, you know, kayak fishing is a lot of fun. You kind of got to pick and choose your days.